Oh, fuck yeah, kids. Holy. Been waiting a while. Sitting out front of the old Evolution. Getting the pieces. Getting the pieces to the puzzle. Oh, it's coming together. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. What's going on, kids? Welcome back to another edition of Jurassic Parked. Except we ain't outside working on the car and wrenching. We're actually inside because it's wintertime in British Columbia and you're looking at 10 months of rain and I don't have access to a garage. So here we are. But I just thought I'd kind of let you in, make a little content video as to why we ain't putting videos up. We meant to have lots of videos up, but as the pandemic would play out, my Invidia downpipe to go with my cat back never showed up. It's ordered in August of last year, and we're due in mid-February this year. So anyhow, long story short, I don't have the tune done. I've got a cat back on. I've got a couple of small mods, but this is all the fun stuff we're waiting to put in. So what do we got here? We have the obligatory Cobb Accessport. And what is it? Well, it's this nifty little rig. It reflashes your ECU, so your engine controlling unit, and that is responsible for all the minute calculations every second your engine needs to do to maintain fuel-air ratios and a bunch of other fun stuff. So every tune starts with a Cobb Accessport for the WRX. And yeah, it becomes built with a bunch of pre-built maps that you can put on for various installations or stages of your car. But anyhow, I'll get into that a little later, why I haven't put it on yet. Next up on the stuff we add is the Grimspeed, a little 3-port EBCS, electronic boost control solenoid. And this little gem is going to replace our regular 2-port. So you got 1, 2, and then on the bottom there's the third, and all this is going to do is allow us to fight boost spike, which apparently the FA20 DITs are kind of known for. So this will let us maintain a little bit of that boost instead of just blasting it all out the wastegate. Maybe even get a little turbo flutter with it. So who knows? That'll be cool. Anyhow, yeah, the 3-port. What else we got? On the delete side, we have your EGR and TGV complete deletes. So the EGRs, your exhaust gas return valve. And I mean, the purpose on these, when they put them in cars, is strictly for emissions. It's, it helps get, I believe it's nitrous oxide, I think. I could be wrong, my science could be off, but you pump some of your exhaust back into your intake area and run it through your car again and build up a whole shit ton of carbon for the sake of not pumping out as much emissions to pass tests. So anyhow, we're gonna rip that shit right out of there and stop pumping that extra carbon into our block. So that's cool. And then this is, most of the TGV kits you'll get are the tumble generator valve. So it sits in your intake. And it leans out your fuel air mixture for when you're on cold starts effectively. So on most of the kits you see, it's just this top part here, and there's bars and a butterfly valve in the middle of it, and it opens and closes, but again, once again relating to emissions, and all it is a restriction when you're trying to make horsepower down the road. The bottom of this is plastic. The OEM is plastic, and it's got some cross sections. So when you pull this out, it throws codes because you don't have the little motor that turns them anyway. But fortunately, if you get it pro tuned and you have one of those, you can fix that. So anyhow, yeah, that's what the complete kit looks like. Complete TGV deletes. And then last but not least, we got this the old parent tranny mount. Now I found nothing wrong with the feel of the transmission stock on the 15 WRX, but once you've been in it a while and you've hammered down on it a little bit, you can start to feel where there's just a little bit of play. And I hear this this little tranny mount fixes that up a little bit for us. So I can stick that in. That doesn't require a tune. All the rest of this stuff all requires tunes plus the downpipe. So honestly, I just kind of backing it all up. Going to just get it all done at once. Take it into the shop, take it down, get it all tuned in one day, and then I'm not paying the retune fee. So anyhow, that's what we're waiting on, kids. That's why we haven't been doing videos. It's not that we have nothing to show you. It's just we don't have fucking sunshine in the day. And yeah, so once we get a word on when the Invidia full J-pipe mid-pipe combination actually ships from America with their they're in the Plag, so that's mid-February hopefully, and then sometime after that we'll actually get it up on the dyno, see what kind of power it makes. With all of this put together with the downpipe for the full turbo, we could be looking at anywhere from 50 to 60 horses, man. A couple of wheel ponies off this bad boy. So if we could get up to, I'm gonna say legit, it's rated 268 at the crank. If we could make legitimate 268 at the wheels with all of this in there, I'd be happy. So yeah, I haven't plugged this in yet. Now you can, it's got its pre-built maps, but unfortunately they are designed for American gas, which you'd think octane is octane, but no. In America, your 91 octane is way better with knock resistance than our 94 octane. We can put that in and run the map on the old stage 1 91, and it's too aggressive. I've heard you can pull timing on it. So Cobb, if you're running it in Canada, there is an ACN 91 stage 1 on this. Cobb recommends if you're in Canada you run that, and it just tones it down a little bit because it's for Arizona, California, Nevada, and they have harsher emissions requirements and thereby shittier gas. So their shittiest is shitty, and our best of the best is comparable to knock resistance. So that's what I'm told. My local tuner, however, has said that he's had it time and time again where you plug in your old Cobb ski and you throw it on the 91 and you hoon around on it without a pro tune, and you pulled timing. It comes in feeling a little weird. They throw it up on the dyno, and lo and behold, we've got a couple issues. But I've also heard that you can run it and 6 months later, no dam, no fine knock learn, nothing like that. So, I mean, I've heard the best of both worlds, but I don't want to blow my shit up. So I'm going to plug it in maybe, a week or two beforehand just to see what it feels like, see if there's any noticeable difference. We're looking for linear acceleration. You're driving a WRX and you hammer down, then 1.5 seconds go by, and you're the Millennium Falcon, right? Which is awesome and fun, but it's a bit like driving a slingshot. So there's easier ways to drive this car, and linear acceleration through some pro tuning is what we're after. Some rev limiting for that sweet little ding, 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 ding when you hold it down and get ready to mat it. Yeah, all these good things. So yeah, that's what we're doing. If you're excited to see what all this looks like and sounds like in the car, go ahead and hammer that like, hammer that subscribe button. We'll go on this adventure together. And yeah, hopefully in the coming months, we get a little bit more action to put up on the channel. So thank you for your patience and hope you have a kick-ass awesome day.